Hi guys, today we are gonna discuss 5 ways to find repainted panels on the car without any equipment like this one. And let's start with the easiest thing that you can find yourself, and this is paint deformation. If there was a dent on the body quite a long time ago and the panel wasn't replaced, for 90% you will find some deformations. Here you can see an example on my personal car. And that is because the filler under the paint is changing its condition and volume because of the heat, because of humidity and all that. What you should know and keep in mind about this issue is that you will have to replace or at least repaint this panel in some time. The second way to find a repainted part on the car is a color difference. And that is quite complicated and you need some experience in it. You will usually miss this difference if you look at a car from the standard sides. However, if you look at the car body from the different angles, it would be much easier to find the difference. And one more thing, it is almost impossible to use this method on the black cars. The third way is to find small pieces of sand or dirt under the paint. And as per my experience, I would say that about 50% of repainted panels that you can find will have some small things under the paint. And also, usually it means that the previous owner found a really cheap service to repaint his car. And that could be one mark that the car wasn't well maintained and all that. So please keep in mind that thing. And now let's move on to the fourth method of finding repainted parts, and this is an orange peel texture of the paint. And what you should know about that the quality of work, if you have this orange peel on the paint, is absolutely unacceptable. And maybe you should avoid buying such cars. And my favorite method to find repainted part, which is in 95 or 98% absolutely the best, but you will need some experience to do that, and you can practice on your car or your friend's cars. So this is finding an unpolished sides, and this is the only manual method. What you should do is to touch the sides of the panel. The side of the original paint should be absolutely well polished and absolutely smooth. However, the repainted part will have this texture very similar to abrasive paper. But as I told you, you will need some practice. Just try to find a car with some repainted parts and original parts and try to learn it. And that would be quite fast. You will be an expert in it after checking 20-30 parts of the car, 20-30 panels. And now one more interesting question. Can the car be absolutely ideal repainted and you cannot use any of this method? Yes, it could be, but it would be less than 5% of cars. Of course, you can repaint a panel as well as it was manufactured. However, it would cost you at least 5 times more than the standard repainting. Usually for such works, prices start from more than $500 for one panel. And also you can do it as good as you cannot find anything with the equipment. But the thing is that usually it would be only on an almost new luxury brand, like Bentley, Rolls-Royces, Ferraris and such cars. And of course, you shouldn't be too scary about such repaintings, because if the car is in original body, original panels, all cars can have some scratches and some repaintings, and here you can see that the owner doesn't save money on the car maintenance. So probably it is a well-maintained car. If this video was useful, please press the like button and subscribe for more. Thank you, see you soon.